This wire is far too long. There we go. Connected to the chat. Pretty fucking hot. Woo. Especially for a fat man, all in black. Never mind. Oh god, I bet the car sound horrible. Where's my clip lights there? Yeah, we're not losing any battery. We're not losing shit. There we go. Sorry, that click. Oh shit. I can't have my bag done up. It's going to interfere with the microphone. Hey Gamino, how you doing? Hope you're fantastic. You may notice this is not London. Things did not go according to plan. Never mind. Next week, London. Hey Mr. Mania, how you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing good. Doing better than I could have been. So there's a couple of you here now, so I'll talk about what happened. So basically last night, around about 1 o'clock, I started getting really bad trepidations about going to London. I started thinking about the fact that like, the coach is going to be full and I'm going to be around loads of people. There was like 50,000 coronavirus infections yesterday in the UK, in England. It's like I've only got 1 out of my 2 vaccinations. I just started feeling really fucking scared and like anxious, and then I couldn't sleep. By about 4, half 4, I broke out of it. I was like, oh, you know what, it's going to be completely fine, everything will be good. But by then I was just like, I'm fucked. I've had no sleep at all, and you know, I needed to like leave my house to walk to the coach station in like less than 2 hours at that point. I was like, oh fuck me. And then obviously there's going to be a lot of walking in London today, or would have been a lot of walking in London, and then also would have been walking home from the coach station at like 1 AM or something when I got back. And I was like, fuck, I can't do that on 2 hours sleep. Not now I'm 37, and not when I'm so out of shape. So yeah, so oh well, I didn't go. So really disappointed in myself for multiple reasons. One, I feel like obviously I let myself down. You know, I don't have the money to waste as well. A little bit disappointed. I mean, it was only £5.80, which is like the saving grace. You know, that's That's like, you know, not the end of the world, but still £5.80. But then that was also part of it as well, was I was looking and I was like, you know what, it's all well and good doing it on a low budget, but I really don't have very much money, which would have made London, I think, potentially a bit of a struggle, especially as I didn't actually have any money on my Oyster card. I checked that last night as well. Thought I had money on that, or rather I thought I had more money on it, but I didn't. Whoa, 12 months sub hype. Thank you so much, man. 12 months, that's a long last time, you know. What are we at? July. God, July last year. I was in a different place then. I think we're doing better now. Although July last year, we had some really good stuff that we were looking forward to. By that point, we'd already booked our Amsterdam trip. So I knew I was going to Amsterdam for 10 days in like a month's time last year in July. Which obviously we don't have to look forward to this year. But yeah, maybe later in the year. But anyway, so just to get back to the London thing again, I'm still excited about going to London. I'm going to go almost certainly next week. What I'm going to do is probably book a later coach to help prevent from any accidents, because I can do it on I could do it on maybe 4 hours sleep and not probably 2. But anyway, it's done now. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't just you know, beat myself up about it too much. I'm very disappointed in myself. I very much dislike saying I'm going to do something and then failing to do it, because obviously I've got a history of that, and I don't want people to think that that's what I'm all about. But you know what, just didn't work out this time, and it's entirely my fault. Let's not beat around the bush. It's not like, oh well, you know, something came up. No, it was me. I got a little bit panicked. I mean, it's my own fault. Like, why was I even checking the coronavirus numbers? It's like stupid, really. I'm setting myself up to fail by doing that. I was. But yeah, disappointed in myself. But the one thing that I can't do is dwell on that too much. Let's just move forward. So we walked down this road yesterday, but we're going to go a different route once we get past the post office. And we're going to go see some stuff. So yeah, we'll do a couple of hours outside, hopefully. Wow, my battery's gone from 95% to 98%, rather than going from like 95% to about 80% or whatever it would have done by now. At least we've got the power issues on the phone sorted. In theory, now we can do, you know, 12-hour plus IRL streams if we so wish. We're not limited like we used to be. Good. God, that's fucking close. Sorry, I'm so out of shape as well. You probably hear me like heavy breathing. I can move the microphone somewhere else if it's bad. Let me know. I'd rather, don't worry about offending me. I'd rather make it better. Maybe we'll have a quick stop in a couple of the charity shops. See if we can find some stock to buy, or see if we can find some nice clothes. Oyster card, I have one of those. Yep, they're really cool. I must have used more when I came back from Amsterdam than I remembered. Or, I don't know. I was surprised there was only £2 on the Oyster card though. I thought there was probably 10. Getting my Oyster card out of its thing, because obviously I don't carry it around normally with it being for London. I didn't get to see my OV chip cart. Do you guys know what an OV chip cart is? That's for the trams in Amsterdam. And other stuff, not just, you know, like trains as well, I think, buses maybe. It's kind of annoying that I can't do the clasp up on my bag. I'd need to move the microphone from a central position to the side. I can't be asked to unclip it and reclip it right now. Whew. It's very hot. Like, I don't know if it looks that much warmer than it was yesterday, but boy is it fucking hot compared to yesterday. Or rather, I'm feeling it more today. But yeah, hope you're doing well, DK Beast Mode. Fuck, I clicked the fucking microphone button. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault, I muted it. So, I've got to stop. So, the problem here is, if I click on the screen sometimes, it pauses the chat. And then when I go to scroll the chat, sometimes I click on the muted button. Whoops. Wait, why does it say Streamlabs like coming down out of the sky? Whatever. Oh god, someone must be smoking cigarettes in their garden. Fucking stinks, man. How do people complain about marijuana and not complain about cigarette smoke? Like, one's acrid, thick, dirty, and one's aromatic, light, and just full of fragrance. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I guess cannabis is a very strong smell. Fuck it, well, rather than cutting through the car park to save myself a minute, we'll go up this way so you guys can see the high street. I usually go down there. I cut all this bit out. Langdale Lightweights. There's obviously enough people in the country that do use bikes. It's a special bike shop. But yeah. I haven't bought any form of jacket, hoodie or anything, so I'm kind of hoping it doesn't rain. There's some awfully grey clouds in the direction I'm heading. Yeah, I mean obviously it's different things for different people. One's got social acceptance, one doesn't, which is a big part of it. There's no denying the fact that obviously cannabis is a very strong scent in comparison to tobacco, and it's also very, very generic to just say cannabis, because there's so many, like there's a massive spectrum of aroma that there's a massive spectrum of different aromas from different strains. Like a blue cheese or old cheese, whatever, is like entirely different to a haze or something like that. Like a haze is a very sweet smell. Whew. Right, let me see if I got an easily accessible mask. Oh, fuck, I don't. Yo, this place has the best yogurts. Look how big the queue is just to get into there. I can't eat any more of those yogurts though, I'm too fat. It's got to be done. I can't do it. I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible. Do I want to go into charity shops today? That one's way too busy right now. I've got to do the post as well, so you guys might have to go dark for a few minutes. I've only got 3 things to post, so it's not going to take long. Just 3. No internationals as well, so it'll be quick. But anyway, we are going to a different place. I know that you're thinking, oh wait a minute, this is the exact same road as yesterday. It's like, well yeah, because it's close to my house. We need to get past here so we can go to the next place. Whereas last time we went all the way this way into town, we're not going to do that this time. We're going to cut off and we're going to go into a place called Sherwood. But we're going to go via a golf course and via some flowers and stuff like that, and maybe via a children's park, which if we're lucky will be empty, and if it is, I will go enjoy the services for a little bit. But I doubt it's going to be empty on a weather day like today. Fuck, I need to. Oh, this is a nightmare. I've got to take my bag off, but that means I have to take all the fucking equipment off my arm. I fucking hate not having pockets. I need to get more skirts with pockets. Right. There we go, we can use this. Please go to the cash machine. Oh. Point the camera up. Waiting for cash machines people there. Make sure the camera's pointing away. Okay. Alright, let's flick you guys back round. Right, we can put this away, and then we need to go get face masks. Oh, actually, we should leave my bag off because we're going to need. Oh fuck! This is going to be a nightmare. Let me flip the on me. That's right, no rush.
There you are. Cool. Surname? First initial? Then what is it? See you next week. See you in a bit.
Those two, just first class, thank you. Please, thank you. That's first class one for me. Oh. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah. 108. That was first class sign for. 55. Well, no, not really. £5 note that I forgot because I bought some stuff at Tesco yesterday. No, that's all, thank you. Let's crack back up. Thank you. See you later. Let's flip the camera around. Oh God. Let's try and do my bag up. Okay. And there we go. Job done. Whew. Oh fuck. I need to put my bag on first. Wow, we're on 100% battery. 100%. Dish. You know what? That's something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. Is a poker stream. What I'm thinking of doing is putting like something like £10 or €10 or whatever into like party poker, and do a stream, but do it in character. And every number that I see, I'm just going to inflate it by 100 times, exactly 100 times. And we'll do like a half hybridized Maldron stream combined with like some of my other stuff. I think it'd be fun. It'd be probably a one-off thing though. Please be no kids on the park. That'd be fucking sick. Mate, what time is it? It's 10 to 3, aren't the kids at school? So as you can see, we're walking a different way. We're going to go to a different high street in Sherwood. Sherwood's not as nice an area, but it's not the worst area. Hey Nim, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I mean, obviously I'm not in London, I fucked up there, but yeah. For those of you who just tuned in and want to know what happened, basically about 1 AM last night, I kind of started getting a little bit like anxiety about it. I was like, oh fucking hell, 50,000 coronavirus cases, you know, I'll be on a coach full of people, I've only got one vaccine, I haven't had my second one yet, and just started thinking about all this negativity shit. And I don't know why really, just kind of just started doing a little bit of panicking. And then the later it got, the more panicked I got about the time. I was like, fuck me, I need some sleep, come on. Like, it's 3 o'clock or it's 2:30, it's 3, it's 3:30. And I'm thinking, fuck, I need to get to sleep because I've got to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to walk to the coach station. And then I was like, oh fucking hell, I've got to walk to the coach station, I've got to walk back from the coach station when I get back from London. Plus I'm going to do so much walking around London. And then I was like, okay, and then I was like, oh shit, my Oyster card, I needed to go check that. Then I checked my Oyster card, I was like, oh fucking hell, there's only £2 on my Oyster card. I thought there was at least a tenner on it. And then I was like looking, and I was like, fucking hell, I've got £31. Like £31 in total. And now 10 of that needs to go to the Oyster. So it's like I've got £21 for the whole day. I started to think, fuck, am I not going to have enough money? Then I just started to lack confidence in general. I was like, why would anybody want to watch me, like walking around London? And then I was like, where am I going to go? I can't even think where to go. And just basically was having like a dark night of the soul or whatever. Just struggling with confidence, struggling with everything. But wait, no. What have they done? They've changed the park. Oh my god, it's a brand new park. And they've got rid of the swings. What? Oh wait, no, there's some there. Oh, but they look shit. Look how short they are. Wait, are they leaving? Oh, there's kids on the park. Fuck. They've changed it, that's a brand new park. Like, you see how, like, that's where the park used to be. Like, here. We've been here quite a few times on stream. This is where the park used to be. Now it's there. What? Yeah, I was overthinking everything, but more than anything, it just by about 4:30, I was like, "Fuck this! I really want to go now again." I got over like the coronavirus and the scared, and I got over that. But by then, I was like, "Fuck! I can't do it now because I'm going to be too fucked." Like, I'm already tired, and being like kind of emotional makes you extra fucking tired anyway. So I was really starting to feel tired at that point, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I've got to be up in like 2 hours." And yeah, then I looked into doing a later coach, and it's like, well, I could still go. I just leave at like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's only an extra £2.90, right? And I thought about booking that, but then I was like, well, fuck, I'm only gonna have like 4, and I was just like, no, because by the time I get there, I'll only be there for like 5 hours. It just doesn't seem worth travelling 8 hours to be there for 5 hours. And then some of the same shit started like coming up. It's like, oh, will anybody even be that bothered? And So I just wasn't having a good thing here. And then, so you know, but I'm doing okay now. I realise, you know, just had a bit of a wobble, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. But I still want to go. I can go next week. I was obviously very disappointed in myself and annoyed because I cannot waste money. Like, it's pretty fucking stupid to waste £6. And obviously very disappointed to say that, you know, I was sort of letting people know, like, oh yeah, we're going to do this hype thing, and then obviously now we're not. But we'll do it next week. I'll be a little bit more prepared, be a little bit more planned. I had a couple of good sales of Slam Attacks cards, and that money won't clear until next week. But when that money clears next week, we could take our budget for London from £20 up to like 50 or up to 60, which will make it considerably more comfortable, especially for stuff like we want to try cool foods and things like that, like especially if we go to the food market. If we literally only have a daily budget, like an actual full budget of £20, it's going to make trying foods and things like that really kind of, you know, like hard. But anyway, you know, I stream every single day, so not every single one can be a slam dunk, and I'm aware of the problems, and I'm trying my best to address them. I mean, I fucking wish I was in London right now, but if I was in London right now, I'd probably be dead as fuck because I'd have had no sleep. But anyway, whatever. It's done now. There's nothing we can do about it now. But obviously, there's a few things that got to me, especially because I've got a history of saying I'm going to do things and then not doing them. I wish I wasn't this way. Like, whenever I say I'm going to do something, I have every intention in the world of doing it. It's just, I guess, I bite off more than I can chew sometimes. Or I think that I can, I don't know. Don't think you get alerts on your IRL stream so you can check when you get home. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the alerts. Because originally we turned them off because they used to blow up the speaker. Oh, no, I think I know what's happening. It thinks I've got headphones plugged in. Like, I can see a headphone icon on my phone, but I don't have headphones plugged in. I have a microphone plugged in. So maybe it thinks it's playing them through a speaker, but there's no speaker. Because obviously I've got a microphone attached to me. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering where we are. Actually, this is not where we are. We're just going to have a little bit of a walk around here. And then we'll, wait. We should probably walk around, we'll do just a quick pass through here, because if we're going to do some of the charity shops in Sherwood, obviously they're going to close relatively soon. So we probably need to get there sooner rather than later. And then we'll come have a look around this place later. I mean, veterans of the stream, you guys have seen this before. This is like the closest decent house. Actually, not the closest. There's another one that we've seen many, many times on stream as well. I dare say we'll see this place at least 2 or 3 times during August. So one thing I am committing to, like, there's some commitments I know I will make because, like, they mean absolutely everything to me. There is no way, unless I'm, like, actually medically unable, there's pretty much no way that I'm going to miss a stream this year. You know, we've had a couple of streams that have only been about an hour or an hour and a half, like a couple of 90-minute ones. So, you know, we've had some short ones, but I have streamed every single day. And we're going to do that, that's one of the things. And I want to make another goal that's basically going to be part of that goal, and I want to treat it with equal amount of enthusiasm and respect, which is I want to IRL stream every single day, minimum 90 minutes, outside specifically, or inside, like if we're in a museum or something, you know, for the month of August. Traditionally the best month of the year for weather. I want to do that. And that's another reason why I'm disappointed in myself for not going today, is I feel in part like, oh fuck, I'm not as hardcore as I want to be, or I'm like, I don't know. But whatever. At the end of the day, I have to remind myself, right, it was £5.80, it wasn't the end of the world. You guys are not going to mind too much because we're going to go plenty of other times. It's not a one-time thing and done. Technically, the restrictions are not even fully been lifted yet, so I don't understand what's the final step of restrictions that are getting lifted. Just the masks? Like, I'm still going to wear the mask. Whatever, anyway. But, I'm just making excuses. I just fucked up. And largely it just comes down to mismanagement of like my sleep. And I was too what's the name? Too greedy. Like, I don't need to be in London from bloody 10 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. I don't need to be there for 12 hours in a row, or I don't need to go quite so early and making it harder on myself, because I know, and it's not that I struggle to get up, because I used to get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock for cattle market and all that type of stuff. But I don't know. I'm a lot more out of shape now than I used to be. Oh, there's actually somebody playing pitch and putt. Where he whacked his ball. Anyway, whatever. Enough talking about that, right? We're done talking about what we could have done. This is what we are doing. So, any donation for London? Oh, thank you very much, Rasoop. That is very, very kind. I really, really appreciate that. That is very, very kind. Yeah. But no, it was just, like I say, it was the final time we're going to talk about it for now. Well, I mean, I'll briefly mention it as somebody new comes in probably and says, oh, why are you not in London? But yeah. I don't feel like I get panic attacks or anxiety attacks or whatever. I suffer from anxiety, but I don't have anxiety attacks or panic attacks. But I definitely got a little bit like panicked, just thinking, wait a minute, am I doing something completely stupid? And yeah, but I'm over it now. Consequences is that I missed my trip today, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, £5.80 isn't the world's most money. If I start, you know, if I keep up regularly listing, you know, that's not, I mean, fucking hell, that is really nothing. Like, it only is a lot to me right now because I've got nothing, but fuck, only like 2 years ago I was making, well, 3 years ago I was making fair money in 2018 on eBay, but I was committed to it, which I haven't been as committed recently. Whatever, stop rambling. Let's just enjoy where we're walking through. So yeah, we'll do a proper, like, more detailed look through this place soon. On the way back, charity shops close generally fairly early because they're volunteer based, so they usually close around about 4 p.m. So we're going to go walk down another high street in a slightly worse area, but probably I wouldn't say worse than average. But anyway, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see if we can go into some charity shops. Really hard to be kind of inconspicuous because I've got such long cables. I've also got a million cables attached to me right now. So I've got a microphone, I've got gimbal, I've got a power bank, I've got a phone. It's like, you know, I have no idea how the audio is. You probably, I mean, the trees are exceptionally still, but there is a really nice breeze, like an actual really nice breeze. I mean, you can see it. You can see the movement in like the things. Look, it's just a really nice constant breeze. This would sound horrible probably if we didn't have this microphone. I saw the stock room tour the other day. Don't know how you keep track of it all. Oh mate, that's what you saw is just a fraction. I can tell you where every single piece of everything is in that room. That room I know inside out. Oh god, wait a minute. I'm in the fucking golf course walking from people's shot. The attic, fuck knows where hardly anything is. Mainly because other people use the attic as well. And things have got moved. Like, I haven't found a European plug charger yet. And I really need one. And I've got like 5, so I'm not buying one. Because I have them in the attic. But I don't know where. Admittedly, I haven't been in there in 3 or 4 days to look. The last time I went in there, I spent 20 minutes looking for it, found something else, and spent about an hour looking through boxes of Pokemon cards while I was in the attic. And I brought out the good box, and then I still haven't even looked in that good box since I brought it out. Mainly because I was like, oh, we can do that on stream sometime. But I haven't got around to it. Mate, there is so much stuff in my attic. Like, you might think that I'm exaggerating, but there's at least 20 boxed, like complete Nintendo Wii's. At least 2 of them are brand new, never been used. Like actually brand new Nintendo Wii's. Now, interestingly enough, Nintendo Wii's don't come sealed. And brand new Nintendo Wii sell for quite a lot of money, because actual Nintendo collectors know they don't come sealed. And I literally have 2 that are brand new, never ever been used, never taken out the box. Both of them came from the tip. That's right, the tip, the city dump. Somebody probably got a Christmas present for 1 year, put it in the attic, or put it in the whatever, never opened it, chucked it away 10, 15 years later. Such a big disparity of wealth. Car boots and people going to the tip really shows that. Like, my mum will take a knackered old chair and try and repair it, you know, like a cheap old knackered repaired chair or whatever. Whereas like rich people, it's like they get new settees, new things. It's just clear the old stuff out, right? Oh. I asked your parents not long ago, happened to all your Pokemon cards, went to the charity shop. Yeah, charity shops, you almost never ever ever find Pokemon cards at charity shops anymore. Like 10 years ago, yeah, not anymore. So these charity shops, they all have behind the scenes people. I mean, they're all very public about it. I mean, a lot of charity shops will now advertise their eBay page in the shop because yeah. But yeah, they have people that have a good general knowledge like me, you know. Especially in like vinyl, which is an area where I don't know. Like, I mean, I know a little bit, you know. I know what like a fucking Beatles record looks like, and I know what this, that, the other. But you know, I don't know shit about vinyl, right? Which is a huge market. But there's specialists, there's people that literally just do vinyl. So, you know, I'm not trying to compete with them. Alright, back onto the main roads. Anyway, we're going to come back through here. There's actually like a nice garden up there, and there's all sorts of cool shit up there. But as I mentioned, we're going to go to some charity shops, so we'll do those first. Mate, we've got 100%, oh no, we haven't. 92% battery because the wire still come out. 1 second. Why is the wire not charging? Oh god, the phone is melting. Is it because the phone's too hot? Shit. 1 second. Oh no, it's charged now. Okay, the phone is fucking hot. I guess having a black phone is probably not a good idea if you're an IRL streamer, right? If we ever do get another one in the future, get a white one, not a black one. I mean, I'm very lucky I have this phone. It's only because I have a friend who now lives in Derby, who's rich and vain. So, you know, he broke the screen on it, so he went and upgraded the phone, and then was like, oh, got this old phone. And I was like, yeah, I'm still using a shitty phone, and I could stream off that. And exchanged a little bit of cannabis, and boom, 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 job done. And now I have a new phone. Oh, got a new phone about 2 years ago. No, about 1.5 years ago, not 2 years ago, 1.5 years. Right before I started right before I came back streaming in 2020, which was January the 2nd. Oh yeah, this is a much higher multicultural area, so I might actually get a bit more shit for wearing a skirt, but we'll be probably okay. We might get a little bit more negative attention, potentially. Fuck 'em. I almost did wear a short skirt today, because it's so fucking hot. Right, we need a mask. Oops. So those of you that don't know what a bookies is, this is a bookies. It's basically a shop where you can go gamble. It might seem odd to Americans, maybe. I don't know if you guys have bookies like this, but one of the most common things on every high street. Multiple different brands, but they're places where you can watch horse racing and any different types of sports really, and gamble. Right, should we start with the Children's Society across the road? Oh no. These charity shops here are pretty shit because they're like high budget. Let's have a look. We'll go check out a little bit of Oxfam. This charity shop, extortionately expensive, but it's okay sometimes to just check, see what they've got. Look, how can I make money off that? Animal Crossing, $11.99. Mate, it's a charity shop, should be 99p. You've got two types of charity shops. You've got the ones that check things, and then you've got the ones that just put everything out at a flat default price. It's a vinyl. Some books. Please. Oh, shirts. I do need a shirt. Size large. I need like super large. I need big man size. kind of looks like my size. It's not actually that bad for this place. No games over here. Sometimes the games get put with the kids stuff. Oh. No. Oh, old knitting designs. I've got boxes of these I need to bring down to one of these places. Nothing that special. We'll go check next door as well. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we've got a one-way thing, haven't we? Oh. Let's have a look at the shirts. Oh, sorry. Let's have a look what skirts I got. Nothing that's me. It's always good to check the board games. Oh, it's Ravensburger. It's not one I know. Scrabble. Oops, sorry. The Sweeney. £4. So that. Oh, how much is this? I think that's worth it, right? I can't remember now. It's been a long, long time. Might have to look that one up. Yeah, I'm in Chadshot Morgan, yeah. Be in London next week. I was going to be in London today, but didn't quite come out. How much is this? £5. Christ's sake. Is it a charity shop or is this like a retail shop? Oh, there we go. So these are the type of things you find all the time in Nottingham, being the Games Workshop place. This one's not a particularly good one. The other one's too modern. What's this one? No, this is free. They're trying to sell it for £1.25. No fear, Warhammer 40,000 starter sets. This is just the starter set stuff. Recruit manual. They're just like the starter ones, nothing special there. T-shirts we don't do. Oh, long skirts. All these trousers. Okay, it's really hot. I'm quite picky. Too hot today. It is quite hot, yeah. hotter down where you are, I think. But yes, it's hot today, definitely. But yeah, no, I had basically I had a little bit of a panic last night, which is why we didn't end up going down to London. I had a little bit of panic, which then prevented me not from getting any sleep. And then by the time I was like, oh fuck. But yeah, definitely going to go next week. Like, this isn't going to be a reoccurring thing, I don't think. I think this was just a one-off kind of fuck up. To be honest, now I think about it, I was probably a little bit too hasty. Like, just booking it so quickly and thinking just because I've done it like that in the past. I probably should have thought about it a bit more sensibly, you know. But you live and learn, right? Luckily, it wasn't the world's most money that I spent. So, we'll live and learn. Dresses, we don't want dresses.
I got that for it, I got one. Find this much to do better.
Yeah,
that's
right. My name's not Becca.
Books. David Williams. Wait, isn't he the... yeah.
I don't know, 2 years? Really? Yeah. It's a really long time now.
I've got no intention of going either.
Really? So many places closed down there.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Definitely looks awful. It's all boarded up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're not getting this prize?
I know. It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, I might bring two back, but in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
That
This
one
is lovely.
Oh,
It might be a bit big, but then I'm thinking if it's all right.
Oh, I like the colour of this
I love
one.
it.
quite possibly the worst
Do you
film
mind just
I've ever
waiting a
seen.
moment, sorry, because we've got 4 in the shop. Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Come in. Lots of lovely stuff there.
Because everybody's been saving it up for years. And they want it.
That's right.
Spring.
Wow.
Down. Sorry, there's somebody watching me in the shop, like looking at me really funny, so I want to get out of there. This place has got some really cool foreign food and drink. I might nip in there on the way back. Oh, in fact, there's a place across the road. We're definitely... oh, I've actually still got like loads of drinks at home for us to try. I've got Mountain Dew watermelon. I've got strawberry Chinese drink. I've got loads of cool shit for us to try. Oh, I like this one. It's one of my favourite charity shops. Prices in here are awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what have we got here? Let's have a look.
It's online. So I've only printed out the thing bit. But it's, no, because there was 20 pages with that one. Pages with another one. So this one is
Oh, there we go. I like flowery stuff.
They just want to renew it. Yeah. So that's cash hand doing one. Again, it's the induction one. But yeah, that was 11. That's 16 pictures. And that's 20.
Right, where's the shirts? I do actually need a new shirt.
Pages printed. Yeah.
I just want plain black though, really. Nice fan though. Some DVDs and jigsaws. I remember I found the missing one that Miranda was missing, and she was so happy when I found it for her. She had every year, because she goes to the Nottingham Beer Festival every year. She had every year except for like, I think it was 2009 or 2010, I can't remember which one. And I found it for her. Can't begin to believe how happy she was. That was awesome actually, I remember that very vividly. I've had no problem filming yet, that's good. Sold.
Pat, would you like a drink? I've got one. I might ask you to get
I'll have a drink. Two armchairs. Got a few Nintendo Wii games. No Mario Kart or anything good. You know, believe it or not, if you sell all three of these,
One for table, and if you get the pricing booklet, put
the three as a set, I must have sold at least 10 copies of the set of three. Usually sell it for like £10.99, £11.99. Prices like that make about £7 or £8 after postage. And these usually pay like 20p each or something at places like this or at thingy. But we're not going to buy it today. I've already still got a copy in stock that's not listed, so I need to list that before I buy another copy. Also, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've checked the market, so it might have changed. They're pretty old now, those books. Always worth looking through the bric-a-brac. Oh, that's quite nice. I like weird things. £3.50. That's quite a lot. This is one of the cheaper charity shops as well. It's quite nice though, isn't it? I do like weird shit. But that's what I need less of. Less possessions. Because I've got far too much. That's why I'm selling stuff. Didn't really look through the clothes here. I haven't got very many, usually they have loads. Not found anything today. Not going well. Luckily there's still quite a few more, I think. Well, I say quite a few, there's a few. You have about 20 duck baskets sitting in the pile in my living room. There's absolutely no purpose. Yeah, no. I've got loads of like weird rocks and things like that. All over the place. Yeah, I'm not a fan of shorts. Definitely not a fan of shorts. Oh. So you do really need to know what you're looking at there. Let's have a look at the media. Look at the board games. Labyrinth. couple that I've seen today that I've not seen before. No, DVDs are pretty much a dead thing now. You need to be like the first person to see these when they get put out. If you're like the first person to see them when they get put out, sometimes you can find some good stuff. Nothing there is worth anything. Lots of jigsaws. Big Break. Oh, does anybody remember that? Big Break. Old UK TV show with Jim Davidson, John Virgo. It was like a snooker based like theme show. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, how cheap is this? Is this expensive or cheap? £8.50. You've got to be kidding. How is that £8.50? That can't be right. Okay. Yeah, no thank you. If that had been like maybe like £3 or £4 maybe. I like polka dots. Polka dots. £8.50. Fucking hell, mate, it's a charity shop. You got that shit for free. The whole point is you sell it. £8.50. Fucking hell, it probably costs less in Primark. One thing that you've got to remember as well is you can negotiate prices in charity shops. People don't realise, but you can. As you can see, a lot of charity shops. It's pretty much what the UK high street is. Also, we are regularly hand sanitising, despite the fact that it's quite difficult because obviously one of my hands is full. Ah, it's very nice and like cool and air conditioned in here. There are some books, CDs. You see, this is what you need to know. All the old vinyls. What are these? These audiobooks? Yeah. Sometimes these can be fairly sought after. Shoes. I've got all the fucking heels I'll ever need. More heels. I don't even know what to do with. In fact, I need to get rid of some. I've got like 40 or 50 pairs. It's about time we get rid of some. This is relatively hard to find nowadays. It's getting harder and harder to find though. If that had been £1, we'd have bought that. We can sell that for like 6 or 7. Same set of books up. You can find them all the time if you want. Which is why I should have them listed. What's this? They've got really nice, like, it's not air conditioning, they've got a really good breeze coming through this shop. I want a new cardigan that's really nice, and I like more feminine cardigans than I do male cardigans. What a surprise. I like quite a lot of feminine fashion. Oh, is that a PS4 pad? Oh shit. 20 quid. You see, yeah, gone are the days where you'd find that sort of stuff and it'd be £2. Now it's 20. Just everywhere knows now, they all know. It's not like it used to be. Oh, let's have a look at that. Let's get away from the music before we get DMC'd. Must have been the thin people that donated to that shop. And what a surprise, it's another charity shop right next door. Oh, that's the old Thornton's van. My gran had that. That's how you know how common it is. It's when you start recognising, like, oh, I had that. Is this one of those? See, $3.99, that's a bit better. See, this is really thin, which might be nice for, and it's got buttons, so I can kind of unbutton some of it. I might get that. I do need some new skirts, pretty badly, especially as I put on so much weight. Holy shit, that's different. Look at this one. I'm not sure I like it though. Doesn't even have a price on it, this one. What size is it?
Yeah, like a composite, right? Yeah. Like keyboard. I think you might be right.
I think we might get that. Oh, these are Zumba sticks. How much are these? $2.99 for the pair. You can sell this for $15. It's not too bad. I could potentially buy those. Flip that, make maybe a £5. But I haven't checked the market. I'd have to check the market first. I'll do that after we bought this. Make sure. They also are pretty scratched up. People generally like them in their better condition. Junior Monopoly. Old dust book. Let's have a look. I've got plenty of old cooking books. I don't need any more. Look at the price. £6. What the fuck? Have you gone and looked up at eBay? I think you have. Live comedy is back. Only heard of one of them. I don't even particularly think he's very funny. Right, how much is this again? $3.99. Cool, let me buy this then.
See you later.
Thank you. You got another one here, but it's not got a price on it, as far as I could tell. Just curious. So I couldn't see a price.
It won't be any different.
What do you mean?
As that one.
Oh, they're all the same price, are they?
Well, they'd all be. It depends on the brand, actually.
All right.
There'd usually be 50p difference between
Okay.
basic and high street. But
Right. Okay. Well, I'll just go with that. Just that one then for now.
this one.
Yeah.
And that one.
Yeah. Just this one.
Just that one.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I like that one. I don't want to pay. Thank you. Oh,
This one and a penny.
thank you.
And your receipt.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh. Thank you. Bye. Everything's so expensive. Like, Dragon Age book is like £6. Is this another one? I was going to say, I didn't recognise one being there. So I think we have to cross over now. Shopping stream, yeah. Oh shit, what's this place? This is new. I'm filming this so I can have a look at this later on tonight myself. I can watch back my stream and I can have a look at the menu and pause it. Can't be asked to read it now. I'll do it later. I'm going to go inside there later, the International Food Centre. That place might not be very tolerant of what I'm wearing, because I've wore a skirt inside there before and I got some pretty negative comments from staff, not from customers. So, and I must point out, right, it doesn't bother me at all. It's only when people throw shit or try and like start shit. That's the only time it bothers me. And it's generally always in groups like that when shit happens. It's when it's like a group of 2 or 3 of them together. And generally like work people in like high-vis vests. I mean, they didn't do anything, they were just like whistling or whatever. But it's when they like throw shit or whatever, that's the problem. Anyway, I think we're actually done, because I think the last charity shop down here closed down, didn't it? Yeah. So we're actually done with the charity shops. We can cross over and go up the other side of the road now. Mate, still got full battery, not even tripping. Oh, what's this? The V spot. Oh, I think it's vegetarian. Is it? Looks expensive. Vegan supermarket. Learn something new every day. Oh. Right. So yeah, all the charity shops are pretty much closed. If we walk down there, then up there, we'll end up in town. But we're not going into town. Because we're going to go back through the golf course and have a look at the flowers and all that type of shit. Still got my mask on, I don't know why. I suppose I'm going to go into a shop pretty soon. Played Magic in this pub. I won 2 tournaments in this pub. One of them, there was like quite a lot of people. It was actually held not in the actual pub. It was actually held in a building where those new built houses are. That used to be like a fucking like community hall or something. Just like a big open building that people could rent out in the community. It was really, really cheap. So that's why Magic tournaments were ran out of there. That probably got demolished about 15 years ago. Got turned into new build houses. You know, I talk about a lot of like random political stuff, and I shouldn't really, because I'm not really that politically involved. And you know, we talk a lot about the problems, whether it be this, that, right, left, whatever. But there's one thing that is a big global problem, and no political campaigns will ever be able to try and solve it, because it is ultimately unsolvable. I don't want to bring anybody too much down, but the one problem we will never defeat is overpopulation. And it's overpopulation that's leading to the destruction of community centres, community whatever, because we need more houses. You know, 15 years ago I had opportunity to go play Magic tournaments and things like that. I wonder now what is there, you know? But yeah, unfortunately there's no, you know, there is no real solution. Right, let's go have a look in this awesome ass shop. Honey, like the nicest honey I've ever had. And this honey would be like £1 million a jar. It's like super high grade honey. My friend who's got really bad mobility, his parents are really well off, and their hobby is beekeeping, and they've got like really expensive bees and expensive flowers, and they make this really ridiculous like homemade honey. They've got like 7 hives now, and I got a jar, which was cool. No plantains. Oh, plantain. Yes, they look like bananas. I do like natural yogurt to make my own. Oh, these look so good. What do I actually want? I am on a very limited budget. I've got to think about what I actually want. Oh, I do want some spices. I need some. I do need some spices. Not these ones though. I want the Raha ones. Do they have those? There. Look up here.
Millions, baby. Yeah, it's got millions in it.
For 3. Crazy. Which one of these have we not tried before? Original Gorolaki. We've had those many times. We've had these. These are the Bulgarian ones, aren't they? They're nice. Not had one of these before either. Wait. Happy Max. I want to be Max happy. That sounds like exactly what I want. Yo, Mike and Ike, aren't they American? I've never had those before. Let's try them. Never had those before. Oh, delicatessen. Oh, the breads. Oops. Let's have a look. See what ham we're going to get. Actually, no, we're fine because we're on such a low budget. We'll just get these and get out of here.
Thank you very much.
What's this? Hanuta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh shit, I was going to get a plantain. Fuck. Oh. Oh, sorry, I'll be able to read the chat again in just a second. Give me a minute. Right. How far I've been walking? Not that far. Take a shot. You see, we've missed this charity shop now, look. Because they closed. What time is it? You see, they've closed a little bit early, look. Closed at 4 PM. Still 5 to. You got to remember, these are volunteer based. If you were, oh, well, that's all right. If you were volunteering on a Friday with this weather, you'd be closing early as well. Most likely. Woo, spin the camera back round. So yeah, hope you guys have been having fun. Mate, we're going to be able to do such a better thing than this when we're in London. I'm really regretting that I was not there today. Just didn't work out, it's my own fault. I got freaked out by coronavirus and via shit. We're gonna go next week, I promise. I promise. Hey, so how you doing? You may notice this is not London. We're gonna go next week instead. Basically, I got kind of freaked out about like 1 AM last night. I started getting freaked out by coronavirus and just thinking that I was making a really bad decision, going to London, just all this type of stuff. And anyway, by about 4 o'clock, I realised I probably wasn't going to make it because I just couldn't sleep. But I didn't really plan very well, like, you know, like my sleep pattern's been really bad. In case you're wondering, like, how much phones cost. An S10? I've got an S8. Is an S10 that much better? streaming off an SH app. But anyway, so you know, basically I kind of, you know, fucked up a little bit by not preparing my sleep pattern well enough, and largely by just sort of getting panicked really, and then not sleeping at all. But on the positive side, there's nothing to prevent me going next week, absolutely nothing. Obviously I hate wasting money because I'm got so little of it, so I'm very disappointed in the fact that I wasted £6 or £5.80, but I've got to tell myself, at the end of the day, that's not the world's most money. Like, you know, that's like just, you know, a small game or something, so it's fine. I don't want to beat myself up over it too much. I'm already pretty damn disappointed much in the past. I'd be like, oh chat, I'm going to do this month, I'm going to do this month, and then I'd do nothing. Like, every month was always the same. Oh, I'm going to do this, oh, I'm going to do that, and nothing would ever get done. I don't want to fall into that trap. I'm always trying my hardest. Anyway, you know, can't win every time. Sometimes there's going to be failures. I am definitely far from a perfect person. But, you know what? Rather than burying my head in my sand like I would have done, I just decided to get straight back out here today. Overall, my confidence level and everything's really good again. I mean, I did have a little bit of confidence issues last night, like because I was getting worried about the coronavirus and all this. I was like just making up a million excuses in my head. I was like, oh, you know, nobody's going to be interested, things like that. Of course people are interested. But anyway, we live and learn, right? I'm not going to say 100% for anything anymore, because until I do it, it's not 100%, right? But I'm going to look into going to London next week. And I think we will. I mean, we would have today if I'd had some sleep. It's just, I freaked out a little bit, and then I couldn't sleep, and then by the time I wanted to go again, because by like 4, half 4 this morning, I was like pissed off because I wanted to go. But I realised that I'm just too tired. But anyway, yeah. Are you vaccinated? Yeah. You see, that's the other thing. I'm only 1 out of 2. Yes, I've had 1 vaccine, but I haven't had my second one. But no. I don't know what it was. The coronavirus thing is definitely... I think it was more just I was getting anxious because I knew that everything was taking longer than I expected. Like, you know, I ended my stream, and then before I ended my stream, before I cooked, I had a joint, and that was probably not the smartest idea. And then obviously I ate my dinner, and then just got distracted watching people doing a bit of streaming, and you know, before I knew it, it was like 2 o'clock, and I was like, oh fuck, I've got to be up in 4.5 hours. And what's worse is I am wide awake, like not even remotely on my schedule to sleep right now. Sorry, I think I just bashed the microphone a shitload. Anyway, so yeah, I just fucked it up, but better planning next time. So what I'm going to do is book a much later coach. I didn't need to be down there at 10 o'clock in the morning, did I? Like, I could get the coach at 11 and get down there at 2:30, and then get the coach back at midnight and still have 10 hours in London, right? I don't need to be down there from 7 a.m. or whatever, you know, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. With how cheap it is to get to London, I don't need to be as greedy. And by greedy, I mean trying to get every living moment I can out of the day. Like, oh, well, you know, it costs me money to get down there, so why not be down there for longer? Why not get down there at 7 a.m. and come back at midnight? You know, I don't need to do that as much. Also, I'm going down for myself, but I'm also going down there with a purpose, right? Going down there with a purpose of filming and stuff. So I need to be energy. I need to have shit. So yeah, living and learning. But yeah, we're going to go to London next week, without a doubt. I really want to go. Like, there's so many cool things I want to do. All the things I mentioned, the museums, plus, you know, some of the supermarkets. That's the other thing as well, is next week we'll have some actual more budget. I literally only had £31, and out of that £31, I didn't think I would need to top up my Oyster card, but I would. So that would basically leave us £21, which, you know, on a day like today, we're going to be spending at least £3 on just drinks, like just from supermarkets, just buying milk or whatever. So that leaves us like £18, which, to be honest, yeah, you know, if we want to do anything like food markets and things like that, it's just not practical. On the other hand, I could perfectly do with £18. The money was not an issue. That's just an excuse. But yeah, it'll be better next week. Nothing's really lost. That's what I need to keep reminding myself. It's not like this is a fucking once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I've blown. I can go anytime. Anytime. Yeah, next week, I think. I'll plan it out a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, I love looking at the battery and seeing that it says 100%. At least we've solved that issue. I have no idea how the audio's been today. Again, still learning how to use this proper microphone. I literally just have it clipped to my t-shirt. Nope, you're playing pitch and putt despite the weather. There was what, 1 or 2 people playing when we saw it earlier, but I'm fairly sure those people were playing like on their own. They weren't paying members. There's pretty much nothing to stop you playing on the course yourself, except for you're not allowed to. So how old am I? I'm 37. So 28 years ago, this place was popping. Used to be quite a lot of queues. The layout has not changed in 28 years either. Oh, actually no, they have changed the layout slightly. So we've got some nice cool drinks to try at home. I remember I was telling you stuff. I've got a limited edition watermelon Mountain Dew. I've got a Chinese strawberry drink. It's called literally strawberry bonbon. Might be Japanese actually. And the ingredient says frozen strawberries. I was like, what? That's the main ingredient? Frozen strawberries? Like, why specifically frozen? But anyway. And I'm sure there's another drink for me to try as well. Oh, glass bottled Charney. You're on a diet. I am. The microphone did filter the sound well of the police car passing by earlier. Oh, nice. I don't know if you can hear this traffic going up and down here. Pretty loud for me. What the fuck is that? Is that a mushroom? Has to be, right? Yeah, I think it's a mushroom. It's weird though. It's like in the middle of the grass. Oh, there's a couple of people playing. Look, a couple of kids. That's what I was doing when I was about that age. Well, probably a little bit younger actually. So this is what they call pitch and putt, which is like really small golf. It's not miniature golf because you're not just putting, but you're using basically a pitching wedge and a putter. So how many yards is this? I think it tells you somewhere. No, it doesn't. But basically they're going to that green up there, so you can see it's not far. As you can see, these greens are in the finest condition. These are, you know, hand mowed, absolutely premier condition. Little bit of grass around the hole. There we go. Am I on a diet keto? I'm not on any specific diet, but I'm on a diet because I am outrageously fat. Like massively fat. Yeah. For those of you just joining, one thing that I am very committed to doing, and I'm pretty much announcing that it's actually going to be definitely a thing, and that's what I'm planning on doing. The month of August is going to be the IRL streaming month, and in August we plan to stream every single day. I stream every single day anyway, but Monday we plan to do a 90-minute a day. Monday, August, 90 minutes every day, every single day of August, outside IRL streaming. It's pretty cool. That was actually a tunnel once upon a time. The tunnel has since been long closed up and all this type of stuff, but that was a tunnel. But yeah, for the month of August, IRL stream, 90 minutes minimum every day outside, and you know, we'll do some stuff, lots of different places. Oh god, steeper than it looks. Oh. Oh. We don't want to be in the shade, do we? Fuck the shade. Say fuck the shade, fuck the shade. Not so many people playing on the back nine. Another one of these fine quality greens. I wonder why nobody's using these services. Is this PGA standard? Mate, have you seen this? Tunnel meth head paradise. I don't think meth is a big thing in the UK. Might be, but I don't think it is. Now, I'm talking about a long, long time ago, like 120 years ago, that used to be a tunnel. Because there used to be trains. Not for a long, long time, because there's not been a train tunnel there. This is a lot steeper than it looks as well. Don't know if you can tell, but we're climbing. We are going to go to a train tunnel. We are going to actually go to an actual tunnel. It's like over a mile long. It's actually an abandoned tunnel. We're going to go there, but I don't think we'll be able to stream it. So I'm pretty sure we won't get a signal. Whew. Nice. I guess sometimes you just have to stop and take a moment and just look, enjoy the surroundings. Police, fire engine, ambulance. That's police, right? Yep. If you guys see anything you want me to go look at, do feel free to point it out. We're going to go look at some of the gardens. I mean, we're not talking about an elaborate garden here, but we've got like maybe 4 flowers in a flower bed. Oh. Nice to see little groups of people enjoying themselves. It's only the ladies though, not a single guy out here. That's the ratios I like. Even I've got a chance. Run. I don't know about that. Oh shit, do you guys remember last year when I came through here and there was a topless woman? Well, she wasn't topless, she was wearing like a mesh top. That's all she was wearing. Luckily, it was like at this distance, so I could see it IRL, but the camera, I just went like that and quickly showed you, and the camera pretty much couldn't see it right away. That was weird. Like, not a young woman, like a 50-year-old. Clearly had some issues. That was last year. We walked through here a few times last year. Let's go see what we can see around here. Oh, the cable's come out. Oh, I don't think the cables came out. I think the phone got too hot. Yeah. Oh yeah, the phone's melting. Phones are pretty incredible to me. Oh shit, sorry. I just bashed the microphone a shitload because I tried to close my bag. I forgot that I've got a microphone attached to myself. Phones are pretty fucking incredible, to be honest. They can work under incredible temperatures. Because obviously the sun is beaming on this phone. And it is melting right now. It's not even that hot outside, it's like 25 degrees or something. Feels worse though. I guess these are not so much flower beds, more weed beds. It's not so much flowers. Little flowers. Big ass one of whatever that is. Multiple of whatever they are. Oh, they got like a nice actual flower in it. Oh, look. Yeah, nice. Look at these inconsiderate bastards. Motherfuckers. Look at this shit. Look. Super strength plaga. Is there a bin nearby? I haven't got a bag. Otherwise I'd tidy that up. Let me see if I can find. Do I have a bag in my bag? God, look, all over the place, look. Dickheads. It's not a carrier bag. If that's a carrier bag, we'll go tidy this shit up. Fucking arseholes. Half drank super cider. Look, why are these dickheads throwing all this shit in here? I'm not crawling all the way underneath there. Yeah, I'm not climbing in all of you. Leave there. Right, why do people just chuck all their cans in here? What's the need? I bet you that other one's just as bad. Fuck it. We'll put this by the bench and hopefully the park people will come clean it up. You know what the annoying thing is now? Is now I want to wash my hands, but I haven't got any water or bloody antibacterial soap on me. Little pathways. Nice little birds and stuff. Quest complete. Yeah. That's it. Shit. This goes right down here towards like people's gardens. I didn't realise that. So that's actually like somebody's garden. I don't think I've ever quite been this far down. Shit, that's somebody's garden as well. Look. I'm just like through here. You can't see because of the light. It just looks like white. There's some nice little scenic spots. I'm not entirely sure where this goes. Kind of curious now. Because there's a wall here. What's this wall then? Oh, that might be the plant shop. So where does this go? I have no actual clue. Oh, it literally goes to nothing. God. I don't know if you can tell, but there is nettles everywhere. This is another reason why. Fuck. Yeah, I think this basically goes to nowhere. Or probably up to houses. Hey Cameo, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Just out and about for a little bit of walking exercise. We've done 2 hours of walking, so that's not too bad. Get a little bit of this practice out of the way. Today is still quite early, and we haven't actually done a gaming stream for quite some time. So I think I am almost certainly going to do a real desktop stream tonight where we actually play a game. Potentially even Subnautica. I don't know what's preventing me from playing that game. Because I enjoyed both sessions of it. I know I enjoy the game and stuff. I don't understand why it's taking me so long to play it. At first it was like, oh well, there was other stuff happening and whatever, but now I just don't understand. It's been like 3 weeks or something since I played it. So maybe we'll play Subnautica tonight. Oh, Tarkov, that's what happened. To be honest, if there's people around to play Tarkov tonight, I would probably play Tarkov. I like it. The earlier Tarkov, better Tarkov. You know. Because by the time, in like another month or so, it'll just be meta Tarkov, which is like everybody running around in the same overpower armour and stuff. And variation, not so much. But not only that, just people aren't questing, so people aren't playing the game quite the same. I swear to God, has this literally just came since I cleaned up? We'll go check down these benches, see if these ones are clean as well. Well, we've still got that bag there. Might as well. Look at these people, literally just chucking cans into here. You see it? Look. But yeah, stones are the problem, right? Look. Look. Same shit. Ripped up scratch cards, bottles, glass, plastic and cans. Everything left here. That's still half full. I'm going to leave it there just in case somebody's actually drinking it. We'll throw these two away though. And then fuck it, we'll actually take the bag and put it up there, because otherwise the bag alone you probably just get left there. smells like beer. We'll take this bag up there and put it by one of the actual bins, presuming there is one.